Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated. Hello, everyone. Hi, Chew. How are you doing? Welcome to the replay crew. I think this light is a wee bit bright, but I'll just leave it as is. I did not adjust the backlight. It is staring at the wall. Hold on. I need to get a USB extension cord, I guess you can call it. So I can put it in different spots and, be more dramatic. God forbid I'm more dramatic. So, how is everyone doing today? It's Tuesday. I'd stop and think. It's been a busy morning. It takes me an hour and a half to get my meds and my supplements together. I don't even know why I bother with food. With the amount of supplements I take, I shouldn't even just have to need food at all. I mean, I have my fruit and veggies and 2 pills. It'll be soon enough we will be like the Jetsons, where Rosie the robot gave Mr. Jetson this pill, and it was his pot roast, his green beans, I think it was his mashed potatoes and his salad all in one pill, and that was his dinner. I think we're getting closer and closer to that. I mean, honestly, I'd rather drink a smoothie than throw down to eat. I mean, the smoothie I can take on the go and constantly move. So it's like, I don't know how long this day's got to be. I know I got to cut it off at the hour, if not a little bit sooner, because I got to drag out that box that's by my chair that holds all the kids' toys so I can decide what goes and what stays. I'm having the 9-year-old when she was younger. Hey, Neek. Yeah, I like that. That is so cool. Who did I see using it? Is it Griffin World? He's kind of similar to Alpha Central. He's got one he uses, and when he travels, even when I think he was in Turkey, he brought it with him. So, hey, 7th. So, yeah, I kind of like it, but I need it. It only comes with I've got to find a USB extension cord that I can make, because there's not a whole lot of outlets. Not to mention, I got one back there underneath those curtains that are hard to get to. One behind that table, which is still hard to get to. What the hell? Usually I don't hear dogs. I wonder if the neighbors' dogs are out. Oh God, I hope not. They'll eat the chickens. I'm gonna take a quick peek out the front door, because if the dogs are in their yard, I can see them from the front door. God, I hope they're not out. Well, the neighbors' boxers are in their yard, so I don't know. And I don't have chickens. The 2 houses down has chickens. I want chickens, but I don't want to be stuck at the house. So I'll pay $8 for organic pasture raised eggs instead of being tied down to the house. But yeah, I got a leash in the front door. If Bonita ever gets, I don't even know if she's still alive. If Bonita ever gets out, she's the cutest little husky mama that um they went through my screen door because I fed her some deli meat just to keep her there so I could call her owner. And she went through my screen door through it to go into the kitchen to get more deli meat. So, oh, I love farm fresh eggs. A friend of mine had, uh, we were, she had chickens. We had chickens over there. We helped with the feed and everything they needed and stuff. And we got the eggs, and well, now she's gonna be moving. Um, so not to mention, I don't think the new place she could, but I don't think she's going to um have chickens uh, because her dog ate at least 6 of the chickens, so they have a taste. So I don't think she's gonna try it. I could get off my lazy butt and get onto Facebook and find. I know there's people out here that sell eggs, and I just got to get off my butt and comment and ask for the eggs, and you know how that goes. But they're so much. Oh my God, yeah, they are so much better. So the closest thing I can find to local eggs is just pasture raised. You don't want cage free. You don't want shit they sell. No, you want pasture raised, because cage free just means they're all clumping together, standing on each other, fighting for still feed. That chickens are carnivores. They shouldn't be grain fed animals. So the pasture raised is your best bet, or like the neighbors next door. Yard raised. They're in my yard. They're in the neighbor's yard. They're in their own yard. So there's 3 hens and 1 rooster. So, but yeah, the flavor is so much better. But I have to, after this, break out the Instapot. I bought white eggs like 3 weeks ago in case we couldn't get white eggs to die. I hate white eggs. My brain says they're not as healthy as they right now. They're not, and so they're going to be turned into potato salad. Oh, cool! I love it. I know a guy. What I want to find is someone who has raw milk for donation. I like raw milk. It's good. It's better for you. It's yeah. Once in a while, back in the day, people would get sick, but cleanliness is higher. Um, just sanitation is far better, so I wouldn't worry now. I mean, I had raw milk as a kid, but yeah, I'd love to get a hold of some of that. I just don't know any dairymen. I don't live in the Lower Valley anymore. So if anybody knows of local places that have raw milk for donation, hit me up. Yeah. I got I I pretty much bought all the milk out of, unless they've got a new shipment, Ray's Thriftway on 56th. Their Alexandra milk. It's an A2 milk that's for pasture raised. It's still the genetic. I don't know how to word it. They haven't been modified, basically. Uh, like stockyard dairy cattle have, being fed on grain. These guys are grass fed, and I can get a container of milk. It cost me $5 for something about this big, of 6% whole milk with cream on top. They're $4.99. I came out of there the other day with $30 worth of milk. But it's like the stuff we got as kids. Oh, the flavor, you don't, I mean, no, I haven't. I've had water buffalo cheese, but that's the closest I've had to anything buffalo, when it comes to milk. I can't eat store-bought and gallon jug milk can't system says, mm-mm, we're not liking it. But this A2 milk is from like the Guernseys or the Jerseys give you kind of starts out, I guess, a little on the yellow side, which is fine. I don't care. I mean, the kids ate purple ketchup. I mean, Neek, your generation had purple ketchup, green ketchup. What else? Purple ketchup stains the kitchen counter. What other weird colored food did you guys have? And yeah, I'm wondering if that was the beginning of all the food dyes. Ostrich eggs are huge. That's a 1 egg omelet right there. Um, I mean, I loved milk as a kid, but as I got older, I was like, this stuff tastes like shit. Because for me, uh, doing 4-H and showing dairy cattle and stuff, when we were younger, you'd open a fresh gallon of whole milk and you stuck your nose in it and it smells like cow's breath. It doesn't smell like that anymore. So, but I can't just drink a glass of milk like I used to. It's way too expensive. But I'll cook with it, and of course my minimum of 2 bowls of cereal a day. I've gotten to that point if I'm tossing and turning, I can't sleep because I cut out the alcohol. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm out there with a bowl of Cocoa Dino Bites, malto meal cereal, and that 6% whole milk. Just eat that out like a light. I don't know if there's enzymes in that milk or what. Hey Ben, how goes it? Yes, we're on the topic of milk. But whether it be buffalo, cow, I don't like goat's milk. I just no. A lot of people do. I don't know. Maybe it was because as a kid, I sat down at my aunt's house and poured a big old glass of milk, thinking it was going to be cow milk. It was a big old glass of goat milk. No, I mean raw goat milk. My aunt just laughed her ass off. She thought it was hilarious. It's like no can do there. Since then, no. I didn't even taste it when I got goat milk for 18-pound Snickers when she was a kitten. If wow, I'd probably really like it. I probably would. Snickers kitten formula was too rich for her system. So somewhere on the eternal world of the internet said try goat's milk. She did fine with goat's milk. It obviously didn't hurt her because she's 18 pounds now. And is she in here? No, just little Mama's is in here. I think Goose was in here. I mean, I was the person before I found the 6% milk. I would pour my whole milk into my cereal and add some heavy cream and eat it that way. So, and I'm still managing to lose weight, so I can't. I think staying away from I need to stay away from this shit. Seed oils and stuff like that is making a difference. Hello, Google Drive. Yes, I know I am almost out of storage. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta do some playing with this. Hey, John, how are you? Welcome to the menagerie. Oh, I'm sure it's the ice maker. I just sit there. I heard something fall. I'm like, no. I transferred. I didn't get a chance with everything going on yesterday to transfer. I'm not exactly sure how yet to transfer the time we had up here. But I screenshotted the words, the new ghost tube. So I need to go through. I need to slow down. But now all my ADHD brain is get shit ready for the yard sale in June. But yeah, So like if I close this a little early, I got to go take when the 9-year-old was 3 and 4, I got her big huge puzzle pieces things. Um like ABCs, you put them together. So I'm getting them all out of their different baggies and telling her put this together, decide if we can sell them or chuck them, and then you know we get that all done today. Tomorrow I'll take you to the panaderia. Little yet does she know we're also going to get rid of cardboard at the same time. So yeah, let's see if I can find those. I look up to the top. No, it's not going to be up there. I have them open. Okay. Oh. La 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 la. Da 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 da. We're starting singing one banana, two banana here pretty soon. Oh, holy cow! I guess if a kid who doesn't, yeah, that was definitely a high fat, but a good fat. Avocados and cereal. No. Ooh, I wonder if my avocados are still good in the drawer. Good Lord. Oh, and there's the panaderia here has the jalapeno cheese bread. It is so good, but you have to get there so early or it's gone. Okay, here we go. Wow. They eat a lot. Okay, let's see. So starting basically yesterday when I turned it on, I remember us hearing "She Can't Stay." Did it share? Yeah, let me get my fat ass out of here and maybe make it a little big. I don't know if I can make it any bigger. But I remember "She Can't Stay," which I remember raising my eyebrows thinking, because my birth mother's look, you can't see me right now. My birth mother is the black box behind me. Okay, that Wi-Fi's off. Is the other Wi-Fi on? I think so. No. So that kind of raised my eyebrows a bit. Holy cow. That's a lot of calories. And that's way too much pizza for me. Okay, back where I was. Uh Preview. So I remember that. Revolting? I don't know. You know. Yeah, sure. There's days I come in here, people, that I don't look the best, but I wouldn't say revolting. You know. Um it was really kind of weird. Like I'm moving. I know Bradley's uh condo is up for sale. His dad took care of that. You're back? I'm gonna have to sit there and slow down and listen to my voice all over. Ghost Tube. I just got it the night before, watching Slapped Ham, as usual. Whenever they go live, I let that run in the background just because it's a voice that's relaxing and I can, And one of the videos, this guy in Mexico, I've been supposed to, and what caught my eye about this app was it had supposed to give you like if there's something that senses a person thingy bobber in the room, you get those stick body things. I don't know. But of course it's for entertainment purposes only. But it's like $12 a year. But I can't wait to see what happens with the cabin. But the one that hey buddy, how are you, sweetheart? The one that really caught my eye was I'm hurting. Or I was hurting. There we go. I didn't put my glasses on. I was hurting because that was one of the things. I think that was the one and only reason, if I remember correctly, on Bradley's note. I can't take the pain anymore because he was physically aching and not really knowing how to deal with it. So, and I, so yeah, that one caught my eye. Oh, good Lord, these things are atrocious. Trying to put them in a container that's too small. Love you too, hun. And then another one that caught my eye was what happened? Uh, well, what happened? You left before you were supposed to. That's what happened. Because when I tried it for a split second, the night I got it, I put it up to these seashell wind chimes, and it said it's dark. Hey, Paola, sweetheart, how are you? Um, it said it's dark, and I'm thinking, okay, I shut it off after that one. I'm like going, okay, I'll just wait till the next day, and we'll do it while I'm live. And I remember looking at the seashells, going, yeah, it's dark in there because uh, you weren't supposed to be there yet. There's no light for you to look into, and even if it gets to that point, we're not going to look into the light. We're going to turn our back and we're going to look at the universe and say, I want to go home. So, yeah. I mean, I don't remember what I was talking about with the pathetic. I remember that one coming out while we were talking. But it was interesting. Let's see, what's the other one? Yeah, and then this one was weird too at 2:09. Please come back. Scared as if you decided to control alt delete yourself, I can understand. Karma. Oh, I would love one. Like Dad's house now that it's up for sale. And I sent that is on Wi-Fi. I should have never opened it up because the 24 hours was up on a iPhone. If they're gonna let people know that it's let me see. Here, hold on. I will show you what it looks like in the iTunes store. It's Ghost Tube. It's got a little black background. There we go. Let's see. All right, where's Chrome? Throw my ass back in it. It's too bright. Yeah, I just got the Ghost Tube. So, yeah, I don't know what this other one is. I'm not sure. The Ultimate Paranormal Kit is what the Ghost Box Vox is. So, oh, that's now that my phone here. What's the other one I like to play? I used to tinker with. It's this was always fun to tinker with. Even though it's backwards. It's just Ghost Hunter M2. So, yeah, that was always fun. And you got like a dashboard. And where's that little thing that pings? Supposedly wherever it feels something. This one was weird. This is the one that yeah. Okay. I have necrophonic, but this one was weird at the cabin because you could supposedly see little dots. Let's see if I can go to. They call it a sensor sweep. See if anything shows up in here. No, I don't want a bloody screenshot. Um, but yeah, it's supposed to. If anything comes up, pings red or blue or whatever. Well, I watched one when we were at the cabin. No signal, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. There was a dot that showed up and then started going as Keith was walking outside of the building out by the river. It was following Keith walk outside by the river. I'm like, that's weird. But yeah, I have too much fun with it. But yeah, necrophonic is yeah. Yeah, I have neither. I'm pretty sure that other one's for play, but it's like I don't know. I'm so curious about ghosts because, like I said, I grew up as a kid with them. There's two of them in here at this house, so I've been um I've been walked through twice that I'm aware of. Full body apparitions, watch shit move. Um, the day after the butcher that I worked with for years passed away, I was bitching to myself in the kitchen about my back hurting, and my Advil bottle lifted up off the countertop beside me and slammed down really hard. And I'm like, all right, all right, all right. I get the hint. I get the hint. I'll take him, you know. So because that did day scare. Oh God. Oh, wild. I walked into the house the other day and heard my name called, and I'm like, "What? What?" You know, automatic reaction when you hear your name called, and then I'm like, "Wait, he's in the other room completely." Like I think he was in the shower, and I'm like, "Well, that's not him." So I just kind of go, "Okay, here we go again." Yeah, but yeah, the second half when we were up here. Let's see if I can get back to it, or so I can see it at least. Where'd we go? Preview. There we go. Yeah. This happens. That was weird. You know. Um the sorry was interesting. Uh, that we were all here when the catchy ghost. Hopefully you can catch him again. Oh honey, love, I'm sorry. But this happened between two people over oh, two ashes over here. So I set it between the two to see what I can get. The one that was really freaky was when I can see you. To, um, yeah, toys. I couldn't figure out the toys unless some of the crap that I collect up there, some people consider toys. But yeah, I got wondering last night. In the living room. But um, I asked yesterday. We're sitting there because after talking about where am I at? Okay, you know, my dad's house up for sale and whatnot and being empty. It was like, gotta say something to my stepmom that because their attitude was when one died, the first one died, goes into the urn that Dennis was in, my stepbrother was in. And then when the second one dies, the first one goes out and the second one goes in. Well, if she dies, you know, I need to have her tell her family to get me back my dad's ashes so I can go put them up in Idaho, up by Wallace, in Burke. So who knows? I sent her a message on Instagram. Did you happen? God, I just love hot flashes. Um, did you happen to put set aside before the house got emptied what dad wanted me to have, because that she put it aside. I just never had a chance to go get it. And if she wasn't there when the kids went through the house, I don't know what happened. So, hey, Todd, how are you? That would be perfect. I'd love to figure out like a soundboard for this thing. This would be fun. Oh, yep, I've heard that too. So, hmm one of the creepiest noises I heard, and I know, oh yeah, we're followed around all the time because they're a vibrational frequency shift off from where we are. And as this magnetosphere gets thinner, and as if you watch the Schumann resonance, as our the vibrations get higher, we're gonna see more, a lot more. Like I said, I've seen, and I swerved my Impala uh, because I saw legs from the waist down, like Pan's legs. Mr. Tumless from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, uh, crossing the road on 410. I was like, I swerved. It was in the morning. I was like, what the hell did I just see? So yeah, bam. What is it? How does that one go? Because I saw it as a T-shirt. Uh, what are Halloween? What's it? Halloween bees called? Or ghost bees called? Boo bees. I saw that as a T-shirt, and I can't remember where it was at. And I was like, oh my god, that's great. But hi, Raymond. Welcome to the menagerie, where there is no real topic. If you guys want something to bring up or need to get off your chest, this is the place to do it. So, yeah, it's was weird. I mean, it's like just about everybody's. I remember telling you, Paola, I think it was last spring, watching a raven go over, but never watching it come back out. It was just really weird. But it's hard to believe that it was almost a year ago. I had to do all that traveling back and forth. It goes too fast. But Thursday I'll be up. I'm gonna go uplands. Um, I'm gonna try to take a venture and see if I can find where I don't know if I haven't gotten an email since the geocache has been approved yet, but I may go wander things. Oh yeah, this room has a lot of activity. I've sat here when years ago. This was the computer room. Both the boys had a room. Their rooms were downstairs because they wanted to be separate from mom and dad. So, but I'd be sitting there on the good old TPRC or the TAPS uh, message board and everything, and my hair would move. Something or someone would pick it up and move it. And so yeah, this room's always, and for some reason it was always liked it the best when the bed was against the window. Like, well, you can't even see it right now. There's a cardboard box, but there's bed frame back here. An antique, those little round tubular bed frames that look like it came out of a hospital if it was white. So yeah. So one of these days I want to set up a Necrophonic and let it run between the two just for fun. Be tough to. It's so garbled. I never get much clear out of it. But um, yeah, it's just fun. It doesn't frighten me. Uh, it's like I've seen those ones that have the laser grids that get set off, and I want a REM pod. I would love a REM pod. I've got a K2 meter. It sits on top, I believe, sits on top of Mama's box. You know, we have ghost tours here. That would be awesome. I wish, and I don't think they'll ever open it up because of liability issues. Is the Cowiche School, the old Cowiche High School. It used to be shit, something Catholic Church. I don't remember the name, but that's where the church was till they moved it and put it in the gym where the gym used to be, and it dampens their spirits. That's why I don't go out in the rain. I melt. The old Cowiche High School is haunted. It's definitely haunted. You know it's haunted when a priest is afraid to go to the third floor cafeteria to go get something. He won't go at night. He wouldn't go at nighttime. Yeah, it's like I would love to just be able to just you know go through and sit in there in the night, but I know who owns it, but I don't think they'd really want people in there. I still want to do the underground Seattle tour. So, I mean, speaking of death, um, I wonder which direction the Pope went. Don't know if he went up or down. It's kind of interesting that he died, and then you eat the bugs uh, quit same time. Till you try. God, I haven't seen that movie in ages. Jeez, that little kid. He's not a little kid anymore, but yeah, yeah. I see a lot of things of the what was it, that new world order, that big push for all this is all over and it's been defeated. I'm like, no, 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 this is too simple. There's no way in Hades. Yeah, it's I mean, it's nice that he's stepped down, and hopefully they'll get the hint that the regular population will not stand for that, but it's by any means is not over. No. As I was listening today, people were trying to say that yeah, he needs to just that's he's the problem, but there's that other one that pays other people to do things, you know, with signs and yelling, and you know, that pays people to do that. That's the one that needs to cross over. He's getting old anyway. That might make a difference, but I love it. People are saying that the VP, it's he's the one who, you know, it's his fault that the pontiff has decided to, leave the earthly body. And I'm like, oh my God, you people are morons. He had a cerebral stroke. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sure people are focusing on that. Well, I've been praying for you. Well, he may have had the same prayer I've had for several times. Can you please take him and get rid of him? you know. Yeah, I've seen some that cost about $200. Yeah. Um, Tempos, is that a brand? And I'm trying to uh the I guess you could say the works way of saying thank you to staff is going to be coming out. Oh, REM pod, yeah. Um, do I redo this or do I buy something like a REM pod instead? Because I don't get 20. You get 20 hours uh, a month on this. Well, I don't do 20 live shows like this a month, and so no. But the first thing though that when that arrives is new tires. So I had a thought last night. Okay, so my tires are narrower than they're supposed to be for my Impala, and I'm thinking when I bought the next set of tires for it, the local boys looked for something that would fit my car that they had four of, because I wanted four all at once, and so they got the narrower ones, and so black. He's a bargain hunter. So when I bought my Kenergies, my Hankooks, I just put on what was already on there. Well, it turns out for the last two sets of tires, they've been too small. I mean, they fit the rims and everything, height and everything's perfect. They're just not wide enough. And I'm like, is that why I hydroplaned on the pass and about crap myself? And I get in between two semis on I-90 and it's just raining cats and dogs. And yeah, I started hydroplaning a couple of times and I got thinking, okay. Yeah. I think they're cool. It's part of me. It's like, do I really want to know how bad this house is haunted? But yeah, thinking if they weren't sitting right on the road like they're supposed to, I probably hydroplaned less if I had the tires that I'm supposed to have. So, it'd probably make handling curves a lot easier too and smoother because I got more traction on the road. Yeah. So yeah, tires first, and then a computer for him. His never buy a Chromebook. I thought, well, I'll get him a Chromebook so he can practice. He works on machining and works with computers during the daytime. That's the last thing he wants to do is sit down with one at home. But yeah, I mean, my Impala had, Jesus, those suckers were wide. And not my Impala, my Intrepid, those things were huge. So maybe I can get him back on the 3D printer because I don't think that Chromebook, all it is now is a glorified YouTube player, will connect to the whatever software the 3D printer is using now. I drive like I'm 16 and a bat out of hell. Tie it, and so there's a four-way stop, and you can either go straight like you're going to Natchez, or you can turn to the right and go by the fire station and all that, and to get out of town. Well, that's 25 miles an hour now, and for forever up until a few years back. um, was 35. And it wasn't too long after some kid got killed on there trying to pass each other between two warehouses. Then it got put to 25. Well, I skipped that because I don't want a ticket. I'll go straight and go just a little tiny bit distance longer to go to the high school. And so pretty much as soon as I hit that four-way stop, I floored it to get it up to beyond the speed limit. Hey, on the plus side, it gets the engine warmer faster and the heat comes on better. Because my car can sit there and do the auto start for 10 minutes and go in the car and it's still not warm. So that my car is one of those that has to be running to really get the engine warm. Yes, it's the meaning of life. But make sure you have your towel with you. Yes. Yes, always carry a towel. I mean, somewhere in the bookcase I have, unless the kids decided to borrow it and it's gone now, I should have a Douglas Adams collection hardcover all in one book. Yes, that was Sunday. Yes. Bring your own towel, yes. Good old, that's what I got to do tomorrow. Is I got to stop by. I got to pre-order what I need for my sleep meds, I guess you could call them, and then pick them up. Yes, it was. Who would have thought? I wish I saved that meme of Snoop Dogg in a bunny suit for 420 on Easter. Yep. My favorite line in that whole movie is the bowl of petunias. Oh no, not again. As it's falling. My favorite line in the whole movie. So, I remember when the first time I watched that movie, I'm looking at I can't remember his character. His name's Bill Nye. And I'm looking at him going, God dang it, where have I seen him before? He's taking him around, showing him the new planets and everything and stuff that's been made. And I'm like, where have I seen him before? Daughter looks at me and goes, Underworld. I went, oh, God dang it. Yes, that's it. That's it. He's a vampire. I think he was the head of the vampires. God, I haven't seen Underworld in ages. Give me something to watch, I guess. Yep. I looked up once for those bright blue contacts. With my eyes, they're a fortune. So I was like, yeah, I'll just stick with the ones I got. Yes. Yes, Victor. I like those movies. I haven't seen them. I don't sit down to do it. This is the most I sit down in the daytime. Is right here. Everything else is I'll sit down for like 2 minutes or I'll lean on the arm of the chair or the couch when the kids are like, come look at this little. I really don't want to watch Fortnite. But yeah, I'll lean against the arm of the couch and watch whatever they're trying to watch. When they're doing a speed run, watching someone speed run through Minecraft, forget it. I can't do it. But yeah, I don't sit down very rarely. Like I said, this is the most I sit down in a day. Yep. Man, I like vampire movies. I did not like Twilight. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, no. One of my son's friends, that part where they're up in a tree overlooking the water, that's at his grandmother's property along the Columbia. That's the Columbia River they're looking down on. But yet they're supposed to be up at Forks. I'm like going, no, not the same place. Mm-hmm. Oh, what did I hear? Supposedly they're going to redo Blade. Yeah. Lost Boys. Oh my God. I haven't seen that since the 80s. I have to rewatch it. I've completely forgot it. No. What's it on? For the lights from, yeah. No. Nick, you'd be like what is it? Pitt's character in Interview with a Vampire. Exactly. Unless you're a daywalker. Like Blade. I always gotta keep. I don't think I could ever put it in one of my car windows, but carve out one of those little things with the cricket, like the hello, my name is tags. And in the middle, right, fuck you. Like Ryan Reynolds did in, what was it, the third one? The second one? That's what his tag said. I couldn't. I watched the first one and never saw the other ones after that. The first one, you had to play. It was the guys from Mystery Science Theater 3000 did a talk through, I guess you want to call it. So you have to play. There's a certain spot you have to start their recording and start the movie at the same time. So what it would fit. Uh-huh. Okay, Amazon Prime. Okay. What's it called? Dimitri. Where'd it go to? Last Voyage. I have to remember. I'll remember Last Voyage. But, there we go. Okay. Shit, where was I at now? It's gone. As usual, it's gone. God, old age in me is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have the Post-its all over the house, or I'm gonna have the label maker with what this is. So if I forget, okay, maybe I can start watching something else besides hoardings. I've come to the decision. I was sitting there laughing today, just thinking of all the stuff I need to get rid of others, and going into an antique store for me, and I'm sure anybody my age, it's like going through their childhood. Oh, I have two label makers because I thought I lost the first label maker, only to find it in a plastic box on my shelf here, and the box is labeled label maker. But it was at the very bottom, and the label maker words were on the top of the box, so I never saw it. When I finally reorganized this one day, I was like, "Oh God, really?" There's a lamp up here. I can't decide for this yard sale if I get rid of. I have like 3 sets of boudoir. Yeah, Demeter. Let me see if I can find it on here. Boudoir lamps from the 40s and 50s. I've got at least 3 sets. And then I've got one that looks old, but it's not really old. I got it at the estate sale, and I might get rid of that one because it doesn't fit. Let's see, not the AMA. I can set it as one of my favorites, or I will forget it. But like here it is. Oh shit! It's like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put this up. One now, last pizza. Whatever you call it. Misha told me. Dopamine pottery. I might as well get this off here anyway. Oh shit. I have it stuck to this cord is behind another box. In between two boxes. I need to put this in a box with it off here so I know to sell it. I'm gonna get rid of this. It just doesn't. Let's see if Lost Voyage, if it comes up. Oh. Okay, it'll be in my search. Sweet. Okay. All right. Got it. It's in my YouTube search. But yeah, it's a lamp. It's got a bulb in it. Still got the sticker, and somewhere I keep moving it because it fell off of who made it. Whoop. But it's got really pretty. No, the light probably won't. Little lilacs. That's why I bought it. But I'm like, it doesn't go with anything I got. So got the key on and off. Let's see. I don't think I'm. Let's see. Where are we at? Flashlight. Oh, never mind. That's not the tag I'm looking for, but the tag that's stuck on it says Underwriter Laboratories Portable Lamp. So, yeah. But just gonna put this down here with the dishes so I can get rid of it. I know I won't get the 25 I paid for it out of it, but yeah, no kidding. I'm sure some kid would be bright enough to do that. But yeah, I've got like one, two. Where's the third one? One, two. Like these things, these kind of boudoir lamps. So I need to fix them. And now that I took that big one out. One, two. There's a third one that should have. But yeah, I used to have them. Like I got one on each side of the bed. They matched. I had a all glass over the bed reader thing, because the bed frame's white enamel. I kind of wanted to have still got it. Chanel. Yeah, they are. Yeah, it was strange, but I'm not exactly sure what year it was made. But a Chanel bedspread, and then I had cats, and I was like, yeah, that's in a bag in the closet because they'll just ruin it. So if the aesthetic I was going for that room just doesn't work anymore. But I'll keep the Chanel bedspread. Someone can probably make clothes out of it. I've seen people turn that kind of stuff into dress. It's like the Judds. Mama Judd had a dress that looked like it was at once a bedspread. So, hair, dust. Now I'm wondering where that lamp is. One more thing to obsess about and forget, and then go find again and go, oh yeah, that's what it is. So, all right, guys, I have to get moving because I got to take out that box, get all those puzzle pieces out for the 9-year-old to put together so I can decide if I sell them or keep them. And I think I might soon. I think daughter's going to take the dining room table from downstairs. So that's one less thing I'll have to deal with. And now I got to ask, should I sell the mother's brass lamps? Who in the hell wants brass lamps anymore? I got 2 brass lamps that I can't decide if I'm going to keep or get rid of. I don't know. So I will let everybody go. Have a good evening. Have a wonderful sleep. All my love, Miss Dragon. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. I will be here at the same bat time, same bat channel. Take care, everyone. Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.